Are you stuck deciding whether to use user data or a provisioner to bootstrap your resources in Terraform? You're not alone. Today, we're diving into this common dilemma and helping you make the best choice. I totally get it. Choosing between user data and provisioners can feel overwhelming, especially when both seem to offer similar functionalities. It's a question many Terraform users grapple with. Here's the specific question we're addressing. One user asked, should I use user data with a template file or a remote exec provisioner with inline commands to bootstrap my resource? This is a great question and one that deserves a thorough exploration. To understand this better, let's break down what each option offers. User data is often simpler and more straightforward, while provisioners can provide more flexibility and control. But which one is truly more idiomatic in Terraform? Stick around. By the end of this video, you'll have a clear understanding of when to use each method, plus a bonus tip that could save you time in your Terraform projects. To determine whether to use user data or a provisioner for bootstrapping resources, the user should first understand the purpose of each method. User data is typically used for initial configuration during instance launch. Next, the user should consider the advantages of using user data. It allows for scripts to run automatically when the instance starts, making it a more automated approach. On the other hand, the user might want to use a provisioner, like remote exec, for more complex setups that require immediate execution after resource creation. The user should also keep in mind that using provisioners can lead to more fragile configurations, as they depend on the state of the instance at the time of execution. In conclusion, the user should choose user data for simpler, automated setups and reserve provisioners for more complex scenarios that require immediate command execution. Fun fact, did you know that Terraform was created by HashiCorp in 2014? It's amazing how quickly it has become a staple in the DevOps toolkit. Now let's look at the answers provided by other users. One alternative approach is to use Packer to build an Amazon Machine Image, or AMI. This method is recommended if there are no runtime changes needed for the instance. By creating an AMI, you can avoid waiting for user data to execute during instance launch. That wraps up that answer. Let's move on to another one. This user suggests that the choice between user data and provisioners depends on your specific scenario. If you're using a template primarily in an auto-scaling group, user data is the way to go. This ensures that all new instances launch with the same initialization script, and you can view the output in the AWS console logs. On the other hand, if you're booting new instances and then running configuration management tools, a provisioner like remote exec can be more suitable. This allows you to execute commands like applying Puppet configurations or joining a console cluster after the instance is up. Here's a pro tip. If you're working on a simple project, stick with user data for its simplicity. But if your project requires more intricate setups, don't hesitate to use provisioners. And there you have it. Now you know when to use user data versus provisioners in Terraform. Remember, the right choice depends on your project's complexity. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe for more tips and tricks.